As Swati ma'am reminded us that in a very nice manner that today is Guru Nanak Jayanti and the Mool mantra is Ekonkar. So we would like to study that with you. So much for joining in. So I'll go through verses of it. So the verses goes as एक ओंकार करता पुरुष निर्भो निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी से भंग गुरु प्रसाद जप जुगाद सत है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच सोचे सोच न होवे जे सोची लखवार चुप्पे चुप न होवे जे लाई रहा लिवतार भुखिया भुख न उतरी जे बन्ना पूरिया कीवे सचियारा होइए कि कूड़े टुट्टे नाल हुक्म रजाई नानक लिखिया नाल. So this is the full. So I take again the first two, which is Ek Omkar, Satnam, Karta Purukh, Nirbho, Nirvair. First one.
So now there is always one that becomes many. Okay, so when sound you look at it, today we say that we interact with sound, we do everything energy, but that sound will also have a basic sound, right? And that sound, which is the mother of everything that is created, is Om. And Ek Omkar, which is said that there is no other Omkar. There's only one. So one base, there is always one seed that has given rise to a tree. One reason that has given rise to all the existence that you see. So that thing, we call it Om. Okay, and that is Satnam. Means it is the real name. It's not a false name or an illusion. Okay, that is the only real name. So Satnam, fir Karta. Karta means the doer. Okay, it is the one that does. And it's the Purak. It's the one that provides also. Okay, Karta Purak Nirbhav means it is fearless because दूसरा है ही नहीं तो क्या डरने का. अकेला बेटा रहेगा तो किसी भाई से लड़ेगा कोई नहीं. So it has nothing else. So it is Nirbhav. Nirvair, it has no enemy. किसी से वैर कर ही नहीं सकता, कोई है ही नहीं. निर्भव निर्वैर अकाल है, मतलब इट इज बियॉन्ड टाइम, क्योंकि टाइम टुकड़े में बांटता है, लेकिन ये अकाल है. फिर अमूर्त मीन्स कोई मूर्ति नहीं है उसकी, यू कैन नॉट पुट अ फॉर्म टू इट. अकाल अमूर्त अजूनी मतलब जन्मा नहीं है किसी से, वो अजूनी सैभम, कि वो पहले भी था, अभी भी है, वो हमेशा रहेगा. So it is always there. It is never that it was born or it will die. So that is Om, and that is the only one thing that always and always will be so. So the energy, the sound energy that vibrates through the whole existential universe is one, and everything are just its offsprings. But it doesn't have any off. It is not born from something. It is not by time. Everything from it that comes is time. Everything that is born from it is going to die. Everything is, seeking to be provided. Everything wants to do something. But this is absolutely the provider, the maintainer, the sustainer. It is everything. This Ek Omkar.
So, do you have an example of it? And also, because every time you give us the practical answer, that is very important. It sounds beautiful, it is beautiful, but while...
How do you apply it?
Yeah.
So, there is an underlying reality to everybody's life. Okay, that truth, which is not born because of something. Say, for example, love. If love is a feeling within me, it doesn't need a reason, it doesn't need a lover to be born within me. If it is dependent on something, then it is true. But love is my basic nature, and it doesn't depend on anything. It was there from before. That is my nature. It will be there and always be there, not dependent on anybody. So love is going to be for everything and everyone. So love is my quality. So if there is a lover, that is because there is love in me. Right? That love comes out through me. But if that lover is gone, is the love gone? No. If somebody else is going to be there, that love is still going to come out. So that love is ajanma. It is there. It is beyond time. It is always there. So I'm taking one aspect of
Then
me.
what about if same example is for youth, then what? Love is okay?
Youth, the love. If that love is there, tomorrow it could be a guy loving a girl. Okay, if the girl is gone, if he's going to hang himself, he's a fool. That love was never that his true.
They do actually.
Yeah, so they are not seeing the Om in them. The true Om in them Is that something that it is born with? That love was there. How did this person know that love was always there? Because when he was born, there was love around. Everybody was happy. So love was him. So love accepted him. Okay, so love was there around everybody. So even the little things, they are innocent, but they are lovely.
Yeah.
Because basic nature of thing that is born. And it is there from the day one. It is there. A mother sees it in the child. Okay, it's not that the mother did not have. The mother sees born with love, so the love within her gets connected to that. Because it's only the similia similibus. In homeopathy we say that it's about the two likes coming together. So the love for the other one is because that other one has the love for you also, but that child doesn't express, but it is there, understood, and that bonding happens. So love is something that is the nature of everything. And if you look at every seer today, when I'm just replacing Om, which is a sound energy, with love, which is the feeling energy. And love is also like that. It's unborn. It's all those things. It is the truth and everything. And that is why you'll see the seers, the spiritual masters talk about love.
Compassion.
Yeah, that love is unconditional. It doesn't need terms and conditions. It's not dependent. It was always there. And if a youth understands this, then love for the passion that he wants to do a job or an art or a skill, isn't that love? So his love for music is not dependent on an instrument. Anything will be
But then
music.
you can use it with
Everything.
anything.
Yeah. So you should understand, this is what I'm just taking an aspect.
Yeah,
Take
got it,
Onkar,
got it,
but
got it.
this is the same.
Nice. So then also it says Nirvair Akal Murat Ajuni Shibhang we did, right?
You cannot have any enemy in love, right? Nirvair. Love will never have somebody else. Because it is universal, it is compassion, it's existential, it's everything, everywhere, anything. There's nothing to fight for. There's nothing that is going to compete for. So it fits into this definition.
Yeah. Then Guru Prasad Jap.
Yeah. So this love has to be realized. So it is realized through a good teacher who makes you realize that you are love. You're born in love. This Om is you. This Om is introduced to you. That unmanifested you is introduced by a teacher who knows it.
Yeah.
So only the know will tell you. So the love of a child that is born is actually witnessed by the child when she sees love within the teacher.
Yes.
And the teacher becomes, that is the mother becomes the guru. Love, the child understands.
No, because there is a lyrics which it reminds me of कि जब तेरी गली आया तब मुझे समझ आया कि मुझ में ही वो खुशबू थी.
Exactly.
So translating it's like when I came in the path which you told about, then I realized the smell was in me only.
Absolutely.
So that I think you're talking about the same.
Yeah, same thing. Means I think that Kasturi which was searching for the smell everywhere was stabbed by it. Look at your umbilicus. That's where the beautiful smell that you are searching for is there.
Yes.
And when people seek out for that liberation, that nirvana, and they're seeking out there, when it lies inside them. Okay, the happiness is not in another person. The happiness is in the person that you are. And it doesn't matter with any person. You can still be happy.
Yeah.
And without no person also you can be happy.
So that is why they say.
It's true.
Yeah. Then now here comes the bouncer. Soche sochna hovai je sochi lakhwar.
So even if you want to think of this so-called love or this Om, you want to think about it. You might think a million times to see what it is exactly. You cannot think about it because it cannot be thought. It's beyond your thought. So you cannot measure this. You cannot measure how much of love you have for something. It can only be seen. It cannot be measured. And hence you cannot think about it. You can only experience it. So when you want to see your true love that lives within, go out and see for yourself. When you meet people, when you have these kinds of
by
feelings,
interaction.
you will only realize that true love.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will never know.
Not sitting alone.
How much flame does a wood carry? You will only be known when it burns. Otherwise, you will never know it, right?
Then chup na hovai je lai raha levta.
But once you experience that feeling of love, can you be quiet?
No.
So
no,
chup na hoy means even if the guy is crazy, he's writing his hands, he's painted the walls, he has put it on the trees, He has let the whole world know because he cannot keep quiet. That's what it is. So one is, first you cannot think about it, and if you have thought about it, you cannot be quiet about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Then भूख्या भूख ना उतरी जब बनना पूरी आपार.
Now you want to make sure that this world, which is hungry for this love, and you think that you will be able to feed these people with your love. Even if you want to feed them, even if your lifetime you make the lakh puriya, even then you can hungry people, because it will never be satisfied. Your love for them will never be quantified, satisfied, because they are still ignorant. So they will never be able to understand. So, for example, it is immeasurable, and you are trying to say, okay, I'll give them this much and they will understand. They will never understand. You fool, I want to teach him, and maybe in 3 days I'll be able to. No, I'm telling you 30, I'm telling you 3 years, 300 years, 3,000 years. If that fool doesn't want to, no, whatever you try, how much ever you feed him with puriyas, his hunger will never be fulfilled.
Yeah.
How much ever you want to love somebody, saying that this love will be enough for this person, that love will never be satisfied.
Why?
Because that's what their problem is.
Is it a problem?
Yeah, it's a problem, because they want satisfaction for a thing that can never be satisfied.
So a seeker.
Can it be quantified?
You cannot quantify something called love. You cannot quantify Om. Because if it's quantified, it's limited. It has another one. It is the only one. And that one is universal. You understood? There is no second one. Huh?
You cannot, the universe, we cannot quantify.
Yeah. So you're saying that, okay, he loves me so much, okay, that he gave me 10 flowers of roses, fresh roses, 10 roses. If you want to say love is quantifiable like that, what if he gives 12 flowers to somebody? That means he has loved him more than by 2 extra flowers? No, that is not love. That's quantifiable. That's already something else. That's already a bait, or there is already a setup. There's already something that is being transacted, and there will be an expectation also. Okay, the day somebody gave you 10 flowers, to you give him 8, 2 minus, you'll have to pay a price. You'll have to explain. Right or wrong?
Gone then. Then सहस्या पाण लख होवे ता इक न चले नाल.
Means you try to be over smart. शाना बनने की कोशिश बोलते हैं इसे. So you try to become smarter than everybody, and you come up with different ideas to try to understand. Plan of yours can work unless and until it chooses to come up. Means you will now decide, from today now I'm going to start loving this person. The love within you. That love doesn't happen. It cannot be a choice. You say, by this method I'll do. Somebody says, you go to a hypnotherapist and says, why don't you try this? You can do this. And all that will not work. Not a
Because
single
it is
word
not there.
if it doesn't come from within you. Okay, it has to come from within. It has to be that unconditional one. Rest all conditional is...
But sometimes you have a spark, then you lose the spark. Then what about that?
No, but the fact that you have a spark gives you the hope there is another possibility of another spark.
Yeah.
And if there is a possibility of another spark, there is a possibility of a sparkling. And if there is a possibility of sparkling, there is a possibility of fire. So love can
Be cultivated.
Yeah, definitely.
And the next is सचियारा हुई है कि कूड़े टुट्टे नाल.
Now the question is, hey, if that is all, if everything is dependent on that, I cannot force open a flower to bloom. I cannot force open anything. Then how can this so-called love of mine can be experienced? Kaise? Kiv sachara hoye? Means how can I witness this true love? Kiv kude tutte naal means from this all kind of kuda means this world of suffering. The naal that connects me to this world of suffering where there is so much expectation. I'm thinking, how do I cut that and remain in that state where I can experience that truth? Because you started it with the first thing that is the only truth. Satnam. So how do I witness that? How do I? So that's the question that is coming. I understand. Now what? So that's the quest that every seeker has, right?
Now
so
what?
Now what? What should I do?
Then hukum rajai chalna, Nanak likhiya na.
So he says that it's the hukum. Okay, that means when the time comes, it's only then it happens. Do not run after it. the more you run after it, the farther it will go. Because the
Yeah.
law says that distance we cannot force the flower to be bloomed.
Oh.
It will be done by the season. It will be done by the time when it comes. Only in spring I'll make sure all the flowers bloom. So if it is not blooming within you, the spring is still coming around. Wait. People measure it with time. Maybe I'm 20-year-old, I've not found love. I'm 30-year-old, I've not found. I say wait till 90. Maybe an old man with a cataract eye looks into your eye. Maybe that's where you find it. Who knows?
So many people say that even if you find and even if you lose it, be happy that you found it, because not many will do.
Absolutely. No, because it's not about that old man at 90 who told you that love was within you. It took you so long for it to be realized, because you were expecting it from all the others when they had nothing to give you. You understood?
Yeah, but now can you give us the summary or the essence of all
So
of
he's
these
saying,
things?
Hukum Rajai Jab Chalna. Nanak means Nanak has written this. The seer who has realized this has written it very clearly that this is it. Let time come. The only thing you can do is wait. Patience and endurance. These are the only two things.
That is the key.
Yeah. So now he
My
says,
goodness.
have faith. So patience and endurance are the key elements of faith. So never lose hope.
So much for this session.
Thank
And
you.
we end this here.
Yeah, thank you.